Hello, Whimsy fam. Hello, my friends. So it occurred to me that we haven't done a pick a card in a very long time. I don't do them that often. And let me know if you'd like to see more of them. They can run pretty long. And so I'm not sure how many people like the long videos. I'm not sure how many people like to choose more than one of the piles. So, just give me some idea in the comments. So the question we're asking today is about your person. If you are in separation of some kind, that could be a runner, that could be twin flame separation. It could be that you haven't even met them yet, and you just they live in your imagination and your hopes as an archetype, the type of person that you're looking for. So I've got some oracle cards pulled, and you can choose between what is this? Tarot of the Divine and this Labradorite. You can choose the Tarot Grand Luxe and this piece of golden yellow citrine. Or you can choose the Star Tarot and this piece of Celestite. So, we'll do the oracle cards first. And I haven't seen the oracle cards other than if they flipped right side up. I might have glanced at them, but I don't remember what they are because my memory is horrible. We'll clarify with the Golden Art Nouveau. Okay, so everything you need to know is in the description box below. PayPal, Venmo, personal readings, wish list, affiliate links, Facebook page. I do post when the videos are live on the Facebook page, if you'd like to be notified that way. Okay, so let's put this guy over here. Let's set the tarot aside for a minute and we'll get your oracle cards. Pile 1. All right, this is the Moonology. Don't let your past hold you back. The Enchanted Map tarot or oracle. Details. And Unexpected Visitors. The Star Dragon oracle. Bliss. Cherishing the day. Seize the day. Right? This one is the Wisdom of the Oracle. A Loyal Heart. And a New Life. Nice. The, what is this? Woodland Warden's Oracle. The Ladybug and the Sweet Pea. Happiness. The Owl and the Hop. Wisdom. And the Dream Ritual Oracle. Strength and Revisit. These kind of feel, I just feel like they have a natural connection here, these 3 piles. Let's see. Well, this is clearly saying to me that things have happened in your past. This is South Node. That, you can revisit and draw strength from, but when those things start to burden you, then it's time to let them go. Don't let them hold you back. Let's see. Mind your details. If you're like me, I've been feral for a while. not been doing a whole lot of things I should be doing, like vacuuming, right? So, those are details that maybe you need to pen down. Something unexpected is coming, and I think you just need to have everything in order. My grandmother used to say, and her house was never ever dirty, ever. So it got cluttered sometimes because they believed in living in your house. They didn't really keep a room that, you know, was just for visitors like some people do. But she would say if someone shows up unexpectedly, which did happen a lot with my grandparents, she would say, "Oh, this place looks like the wreck of the Hesperus," right? If somebody came, I would just die. So, looking into details as well. This, if you can see, this says, important notes, clarity. So maybe there's something you need to start writing down. Again, I'm going to say, as I often do, get a journal, right? It really helps you get your ducks in a row. Maybe you are, do bullet journaling. That's very helpful in getting tasks done if you stick with it. You know, you create your day over your morning coffee, and then you get boxes to check off, which is very rewarding, right? Maybe, you know, some of that can bring you some wisdom, right? Or sometimes I like to think, I never throw a journal away. And I think after I'm gone, whoever reads these is just going to, what the hell are they going to think, right? This is a crazy woman. Or, you know, I'm so glad maybe that she wrote this down because there's something I can learn from it. I don't know. Something about night. Owls are out at night, yeah? Maybe you journal best at night. This is a compass right here. So, the details help you find your way in some way. Whoever the unexpected visitors are, you're happy about it. It's something unexpected that brings contentment of some kind. Maybe your person, you know, is going to show up. You don't know. Especially when you have a runner, you don't know how they're going to show up. Because they're chicken, right? They're learning lessons and trying to learn to trust and trying to figure out what to do next and stumbling around in the dark, and they might stumble onto your doorstep. Who knows? So maybe you granted yourself time to rest, and now it's time to get yourself and your surroundings organized. Organizing, too, lets us let go of things that no longer serve us. I am in no way suggesting you follow that lunatic Marie Kondo. Quando? I don't remember her name. But I in no way suggest you do that, because if she had her way, you would have no family heirlooms. You would have no books. Monster, right? You'd have no stories to tell. You would just be living in a plain white box, and where's the fun in that? So yeah, don't do that, but go through things and say, well, I used to really like this, but now it's just a pain in my ass, and then get rid of it. Donate it, sell it, whatever. Pass it on to someone else in the family. I'm kind of the only younger female around, and so when my aunts and my mother decide that they want to replace something, they're like, here, come get this. And I'm like, well, what if I don't want it? Where am I going to put it? So I have a lot of stuff in my house that's kind of like that. Yeah. It's time to get yourself in order. Get ready. It's time to get ready, right? This is about getting ready too, If this is a returning runner, and they return in positive energy, you can't let what they did in the past hold you back into from a future, right? Bliss, cherishing the day, loyal heart, new life. Here's another owl. Well, two owls, and they're the same kind of owl, it appears. Barn owls, right? Some kind of a companionship, and a new morning, a new day, a new magical process, new alchemy, right? Man, bliss is one of those very provocative words, isn't it? Wow. I don't think that we often enough recognize bliss in the moment when it's happening. That first boost of energy and understanding from a level up or a Kundalini awakening thing, that's bliss. Right? And man, it feels great, but it also makes you look pretty crazy to people who are watching. Yeah. And it doesn't last very long. Mine was only a couple of weeks, and then you're off into the dark night of the soul sometimes. So, things that are beautiful, blissful moments. Another one for me was last year's eclipse, April 8th, I think it was last year. It was a beautiful sunny day, warm enough for shorts in Ohio, which it doesn't often happen in April necessarily. And we had a full view of the eclipse from here. And the light was magic. That was a great day for me. It was a blissful day. It implies that there's bliss in the future with whoever your person is. And part of the reason why I keep doing these readings about your person in separation is because we can't know timing, right? We don't know when it's going to happen. We can't, Spirit says it happens when it's supposed to happen. But Spirit doesn't measure time. Spirit measures the process of events and the energies as they are flowing. you know, but it looks like, you know, this person could be showing up soon, right? Maybe it's waiting for you to get your house in order, and maybe that's part of the formula for your person showing up. Everything has to go in the right order at the right time. And I am making an effort to be more mindful of, you know, the boring, everyday, mundane things, right? Lovely so far. Lovely so far, pile one. Okay, I'm going to put these aside and get to your tarot. And I think, you know, we're going to go with saying, comparing you and your person, right? So maybe we'll get an idea of who it is. And again, you might not even know them yet, right? They might not even be on your radar. The best you can do is, you know, daydream and manifest the type of person that you think you have learned that you need, as a compliment to you, right? Not to take your whole life over, but to enrich it, because we are still separate people, right? Oi, oi, oi. So, so this could be a person who knows you and you know them and what they think and feel about you. Or it could be a person who doesn't know you and you don't know them, and the type of person that they're thinking of. And so ostensibly that would be you. They just don't know you yet, right? So we'll get 2 for how they feel about you and 2 for how you feel about them. How they feel about you. Pile 1. How they feel about you. Temperance. Nice. How they feel about you. Another? No? How they feel about you. And come on, Spirit. That's it. The Hierophant. Wow. Nice. Major Arcana. Let's see. Someone that brings balance to their lives. Someone that they can give to and they can bring balance to. Someone who's spiritually educated or spiritually smart or gifted. Let's see. Can I have another, please? Let's see. What do we want to ask? Let's get another one for feelings. How they feel about you. Another one, please. Thank you. 7 of Cups. A good choice, perhaps. Or someone that they recognize. They'll know you when they see you. Crossed by the Empress. Wow. The Empress is everything, right? She's all the queens. And Temperance is balancing all 4 of the elements of tarot, right? Fire, water, air, and earth. The Empress is nurturing, Mother Nature. Someone they can bloom around. Yeah? Your feelings about them. Let's start with this. Your feelings about them. Pile 1. Spirit, can I get a card about your feelings about them? No. Your feelings for them. Thank you. The 6 of Cups. Soulmate. Someone that brings you a joy and relieves you of adult burdens, maybe. So you don't worry about things so much. Protection, shelter, safety. Another, please. Thank you. Knight of Cups. Romance. Bringing romantic messages, gifts. Loving. Someone who's not afraid to show that they love you. Maybe someone who likes to hug or hold hands, or isn't shy with their feelings. Can I have another, please? One more. One more, please. Thank you. The Emperor. Your counterpart, right? I don't know where did the Empress go? Is it on the bottom of this? Nope. She's back in the deck somewhere, but now we've had the Empress and the Emperor come out. So divine couple. Right? So how will they approach you? What are they going to do about it? Right? Or how about who they are? We'll see if they're getting close to being ready, right? So what are their intentions? What are their intentions to go find you? Knight of Wands. What in the heck? There's schmutz on that card. Another, please. Another. Not in that. Can I get another one, please? What are their intentions? Or where are they in the process? No. Thank you. 3 of Cups. Well, they could be putting themselves out there, maybe in a group of people. Maybe they are already in your friend group. Hang on, this is bugging me. I need to clean this card. Where's my stuff? Oh. I don't know how this card could have gotten icky. I haven't used them in a while, this deck. Oh, there's some of it. Some of it, slightly better. The obvious schmutz is off. How will you recognize them, Spirit? How will Pile 1 recognize their person? They're slow and careful and methodical. Ain't it the way? Darn it. Another, please. Another. Strength. They could be an earth sign. They could just be someone who you know immediately that you can trust. We have the 6 of Coins on the bottom, reciprocal give and take, and the Ace of Cups. as well. So you give them balance and spiritual reminders. And you'll be someone they want to give to. And as well, they'll be someone you want to give to, right? That's gorgeous. There's some sort of protection that you see in them. Strength and protection and shelter and recharging your battery, maybe. I get this vision or this image of listening to someone, putting your ear against someone's chest and listening to their heartbeat. Gorgeous. Knight of Wands is passionate. They don't want to settle, right? I think you've been filling your own cups because that's what we're supposed to do. You know? Spying or being spied upon. Some kind of communication. Yeah. If they're a runner, perhaps they just, well, they weren't ready yet. They hadn't pulled out all their swords. Queen of Cups, the most love. Wheel of Fortune. I think you're both impatient for this, right? It's possible that in the past they didn't think they had a person, right? They could have been burned just so many times. You know, and if you don't do shadow work, if you don't truly figure out what it is you've learned and process that, then the universe will keep smacking you with towers until you do. And then you get more and more down. And it just gets harder and harder to bounce back, right? I think that they'll know you by some, passionate energy. Maybe sexual attraction or a good fit sexually, maybe. Ooh la la. I think you'll see them as somewhat of a miracle. King Arthur, right? This is King Arthur pulling the sword from the stone. Something magical, something miraculous. Whoever this is, they know that there's something magical about your connection. There's something spiritual, something destined, I think. Something that balances them. Opposites attracting, perhaps. That's how balance is accomplished. People say, well, I can't be with that person. They're so different. They're nothing like me. We don't enjoy the same things. We don't, but also opposite energy is balancing. Yeah. Let's clarify a little bit. Well, what do we got here? Didn't even ask a question. Hanged Man, what have they been doing? Trying to get perspective, trying to figure things out. Trying to look at things from a different point of view. Yeah. So they can get out of this Eight of Swords. Their own thoughts have held them back. They've made them paralyzed. Why? And there's the Emperor again. Wisdom in life. This is an apple. It can also be traditionally the scepter and the world. But I think in a lot of tarot, this is an apple. And the scepter is the image of ruling. So an emperor is in control of their own psyche. They're in control of all of their different energies. Okay, give me one for this one, please. This side, please. Thank you. 10 of Cups. Yeah. Well, it's, you know, the ultimate happy life, the ultimate love, and all kinds of love. And the 10 of Cups is more of a perception, right? I mean, because in reality, we can't have perfect things. We're an imperfect world. We're imperfect people. But we can strive for it. And when you do the best you can do, that is the 10 of Cups. Yeah? That's perceiving your love and the way you love as the best that you can do. It's beautiful. Another, please, Spirit. Can I have another? Thank you. Someone who doesn't lie. Someone who doesn't keep things from you. Someone who isn't sneaky. Man, I hate sneaky people, right? And being sneaky is a lot of times a product of childhood trauma. Kids learn behaviors in survival mode. You know, maybe keeping to themselves was how they protected your heart, and you don't want that. You want them to open their heart to you. Okay, and one more, please, for now. There's the Knight of Wands again. Passionate, adventurous. Full of fire and inspiration. 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Backed by the 8 of Cups. Somebody completely new, completely different. You walked away from the old cups. They're empty cups, right? Acknowledging that something new is coming. Moving towards something new. Something you feel is being communicated. I mean, I feel like this particular night either needs to communicate for some people, or for other people, Spirit has communicated this. It's your wisdom or your instinct telling you. King, I mean, sorry, not a knight. King of Swords. Something true. Something good. This is gorgeous. This is beautiful. And the Knight of Coins is slow because they come in right. They do everything right. And slow and steady. They want to get things right. And sometimes that's worth the wait, right? If your runner was an unhealed person, which they obviously were, or they wouldn't have run. If you both had lessons to learn, in order to make your bond as tight as possible, as likely to succeed as possible, it takes time. Sometimes it takes age, right? This is nice. Everything is nice. It seems like it's coming together, right? Because these cards, I mean, this is the card of manifestation. It's the wish card, right? It's something that you both are manifesting. Something you both want to give to. Something that you fill your own cup so you can fill theirs as well. You fill each other's cup. So it seems to be close to happening. I can't, of course, predict time, but it seems like things are moving along smoothly in any case. Let's get a couple of tea leaves. A couple of tea leaves for this pile. All right, got 4. Sorry about the noise, fam. There's 1, 2, 3. Oh, a lot. You got a lot. Boy, okay, so we'll leave these in the center. Butterfly, a change for the better. Yeah. And ink pot, problems to be resolved. Good, good. Parrot, someone will gossip about all your secrets. Maybe. Don't listen to other people. Don't ask their opinion about your person. They're not going to know. Beware of greed. Yeah, you don't want somebody who's greedy or too maybe stable, but not fixated on material things. Sometimes I think you think that you're deluding yourself. You're not. Situation in the balance that require careful handling. Maybe you feel like when you meet this person that you want to handle it carefully to not make any mistakes. But the reason this person is coming towards you is because you made mistakes and you learned from them, right? And if you do make mistakes, they're all new mistakes. If you learned your lessons, all your mistakes will be new mistakes, right? And, you know, this is telling me, this 6 of Pentacles and this Ace of Cups in particular, that you learn together, right? But there's still something that needs to be resolved. Feels like a runner to me, fam. I don't know for sure. The Wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Someone new is entering your life. Could be a new person, or that person could be coming in totally new energy because they learned lessons, right? They leveled up. happiness and well-being. There's the 10 of Cups for this side. And getting together with friends, 3 of Cups. Yeah. Maybe this person is already your friend. Already in your friend group. But things are progressing is the point. It's the lesson here. Things are progressing. It's moving forward. It's moving into position. So, you know, it's still cooking. It's still cooking, fam. Nice. This is beautiful. This is mature, and this is stable, and this is, I think that each of you will consider the other one their miracle. The thing that comes into your life and it seems like it would never come, right? It seems like it would have been impossible, but it's happening. It's happening, pile 1. Claim it in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe. Get your notification bell set, or follow me on Facebook so you can find out when these readings pop up, right? These are timeless. You find them when you're meant to find them. If you don't resonate with this, try another pile. You know, there's a message in here for everybody, somewhere. Whatever resonates. Use your discernment. Okay, let's clean up and get ready for pile 2. I'm going to leave that 6 of Cups. That's the one I want to leave on the bottom of that deck. Just because I can. Alrighty, pile number 2. Pile number 2. You picked the Citrine and the Tarot Grand Luxe, Kiro Marchetti. Yeah, let's put it over here. Let's look at your Oracle cards, pile 2. Moonology. A win-win outcome is forecast. Nice. Magic Prayer. Dry Desert. That's the Sacred Map. What is it called? Enchanted Map. Colette Baron Reed. Then we have a Star Dragon. Wisdom. Asking questions. And let's see, that's Wisdom of the Oracle, also Colette Baron Reed. Milk and Honey, wow. Breathe. Woodland Warden's Oracle. The Snail and the Huckleberry, Trust in the Invisible. The Eel and the Iris, Safety. And the Dream Ritual Oracle, Prepare and Approve. Interesting. Full Moon in Libra. Balance. Libra is all about balance and justice and fairness, right? This is a connection that is fair and reciprocal, balanced and steady. Now that's interesting. I want to get the book for that. Magic Prayer? Number 32. It's a reminder that your prayers will be answered. Spirit is always waiting to help you, to heal you when you're in need. That said, the best prayer is, Thy will be done through me. Thy will and not mine be done. Yeah, you kind of have to surrender to Spirit. It's difficult, but I personally am at a point in my life where I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is as long as it's the right person, right? What if I don't know that person? I might be a twin flame, but what if I'm one of the twin flame couples who never come back together, right? So I can't just, sit around and hope for that. All I can hope for is something beautiful and new. And who knows better than Spirit who that is? There's a lot of green in this card, right? Heart chakra. There's a lot of green in this card too. But preparing, that seems to be a theme with this reading. Get your house in order is the phrase that I'm hearing, right? This eggshell is incomplete because this person has gotten rid of things that no longer serve them. Clean house, maybe. Again, I said in pile 1, I am in no way a proponent of Marie Kondo. Not at all. I think she's a psychopath who just wants you to live in a plain white box and tell yourself you're happy with that. But there's no room for connection to ancestors that way. There's no room for, think your treasures, man. I mean, I'm the kind of person who will go out for a walk and I get happy if I see a really great stick, right? A walking stick type of stick, or, a stick that reminds me of a wand, or, a nice chunk of quartz, or, and I'm going to bring that shit home. I'm going to bring it home and I'm going to fill my house with it and things that make me smile. And I don't see any reason not to. Yeah? But there are things sometimes that the meanings of those things for you change. Yeah? You may have loved an object and your style changed. You may have your opinion about something may have changed. People change. So do their likes and dislikes. So, I think that I'm going to put this here. Approve with prayer. They kind of come together in color for me and into a group type of a message. So we're going to start with the win-win outcome is forecast. This card being purple makes me think of third eye. So I think you see it coming, or you sense that it's coming in some way. Maybe you're getting signs about it from Spirit. Something you manifested, right? From your heart space. Yeah? And I think maybe you feel like, well, nothing's happening. Things are not progressing. You may be out there dating and thinking the world is a desert. There's no one to date, right? But I feel like there's always an end to the desert. If you travel far enough, you will come out of the desert. And sometimes that takes time. Maybe you feel like you yourself are a desert. Maybe that you've been so, you've given so much to past relationships that you're just empty, where nothing can grow there. Maybe you think that that's the case. Maybe you feel like there's no person for you anymore. But see, these cactus over here are green, heart chakra. Safety and trust in the invisible. It's possible iris bloom early summer, through the summer. They also bloom near water. So maybe that'll be a sign for you. Water iris. Some iris bloom are water plants. Some aren't, but this looks like an old-fashioned iris to me, that color. Watch for a purple and white iris, perhaps. That's a message of safety and shelter and home while you're wandering through the desert. The snail and the huckleberry, trust in the invisible. Sometimes you just got to trust in things that you don't understand and things you don't know is going to happen. It's hard for me. I like to know things. I like to figure shit out. I don't want to wait for shit to happen. I want to figure it out so I know. And sometimes that's not possible. But, and then you have this wisdom asking questions, which I'm going to move over here because it's not quite the same as these to me. This dragon is white. Interesting. Maybe you're pursuing wisdom. I mean, you could be going back to school. You could be studying things on your own. You could be studying the spiritual nature of the world and trying to get a handle on that. Asking questions, right? It's never a bad idea to ask questions. The only stupid question is, you know, the one you don't ask. And it's saying, here, get ready for it. Center yourself, maybe do some chakra work. If your chakras get misaligned, things really the energy flow in your own body, which is, you know, your whole being, spirit, soul, physical body, right? You can be anxious. This says to me, get grounded. Go with the flow. I mean, she's on a lily pad. The lily pad is rooted into the earth through water, going with the flow. Milk and honey. Well, obviously this brings to mind the land of milk and honey. There's a rainbow here. There's also a rainbow generally in the Ten of Cups. The land of milk and honey. Usually when I read, I use a honey scented candle. It's one of my favorite types of scented candles. Wow. There are all sorts of beautiful things about the land of milk and honey, right? The idea of it. We have to find that even in dystopia. Even with societal problems hammering us every day, trying to put fear into us, we have to be able to find pleasure in the simple things, gratefulness in the simple things. Almost everybody has milk in their fridge and honey in the cabinet, right? That's a blessing. Prepare yourself to expect the milk and honey because it's coming. You know, we can't say when it's coming, but it's there. And if you're not calm and balanced, you might miss an opportunity. That's part of free will. You know, there's a whole bunch of people who don't listen to their spirit and their inner self and the things that they know deep down to be true. How to treat people with grace and understanding and compassion and empathy. There are a whole lot of people not listening to that. And so their blessings, they're not going to see them. Or they will get into a place of such disaster that they don't know how to look for the milk and the honey or be grateful for the milk and the honey. I really see these two cards together. I mean, they just are connected. Sometimes it's really hard. Sometimes it's really hard to just breathe, to just find joy in the dark sometimes. But the strong message here is that if you continue to believe that you are walking in the desert and there's no hope for you on the horizon, then you are not prepared. Our blessings, including our people, come when we are prepared, right? When we've done the work. Because Spirit wants us all to have the strongest emotional connections possible and the most rewarding relationships. So they're not going to show up if we aren't prepared, because then they won't be strong. And then you don't have a solid foundation, and here comes the tower, boom, and disaster. So, little things to be grateful for. The lotus is a spiritual awakening. It's not hard to commune with Spirit. You just go out in nature. In lots of nature, Spirit lives unencumbered and unchanged, right? Okay, fam. Let's get some tarot for pile number 2. This is lovely. Lovely. Win-win outcome. Okay. Tarot for pile number 2 is Grand Luxe. So we're going to ask your person's thoughts and feelings, if they're imagining you or trying to manifest you, if you don't know them, if they're a runner that just don't know what to do. I mean, this is how they feel about you. This is what they want from you. Okay? Thinking and feeling. Spirit, what are they thinking and feeling? This person who isn't here right now. Ace of Coins. Material matters. Now, Page of Coins. An Ace of Swords. New truth, new abundance. Crossed by the Ten of Cups. Well, they could be an earth sign or an air sign, but, you know, I don't hold with that. People are much more than their first 4 signs, right? People are complex. I think they see you or hope for you to be an honest person, an educated, a smart person, someone who's down to earth and practical. Someone who's giving of their time popped into my head. I don't know why. Their companionship. Yeah. The page brings the full power of the ace. It's pure earth energy. And here it is twice. Someone down to earth, nurturing, maybe loves nature. Maybe good with money. That's always a plus, right? That's how they're seeing you. This picture on the Ten of Cups is very earthy, isn't it? You've got stone wall with the fireplace, and you've got the cat laying here. It's very earthy toned. Blanket is green for heart chakra. There's a Seven of Cups as well underneath. They know that they have a person out there among all those persons, all those people. They only want their person. They only want you. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Okay, so your thoughts and feelings, how you might recognize them. Spirit, can I have a card, please? For pile 2 peeps. Thank you. 9 of Cups. Manifesting. Blessings. Somebody you're manifesting. Maybe you better make sure, yeah, the Emperor. Manifesting someone whole and healed and that maybe just takes charge. Supportive. Someone that knows how to treat an empress. Yeah? Someone who's leveled up and learned their lessons. Can I have another, please? Can I have another, please? One more, please. One more for how you will recognize this person or how they're going to come in. Thank you. Wounded warrior. Someone who'd had their boundaries up. Yeah? Magician on the bottom. Someone a little bit fanciful, imaginative, spiritual. Someone who just comes in and changes everything. Someone you can bring passion back to. Someone who blooms for you. Might be a person who, again, has been through the wars, and their I don't want to say problem, their experience has been, you know, they have a relationship and they give everything to it, and that person just takes and takes and takes and takes until they're, you know, bled dry. You might be their first experience with healthy, beautiful, giving, healed love. All right. What are they up to? What are they doing? Where are they at in their journey, Spirit? Ooh, thank you. King of Wands. The King of Wands is full of fire and passion and energy. He gets shit done. He listens to inspiration. He loves adventure. But he can be a little bit my way or the highway, right? It could be a fire sign, could be an earth sign. Could just have strong placements. You know, I don't really hold with defining a person by their signs. Lots of things go into that, so into who a person is. Another, please. What are they up to? Where are they in the journey? What are they doing? Sun. They are passionate about finding someone that makes them happy, about finally getting happy sun quality moments. Yeah? Six of Cups on the bottom. Joy, shelter, lack of adult worry. They want to know that, you know, they are someone that you can trust. They want to be trustworthy. They want to know they can trust you. Maybe they're learning that now. Emotional shelter. Someone that can help recharge their batteries. That's important. Again, I got this with pile 1 as well. Someone putting their ear to someone's chest and hearing their heartbeat and knowing that's their place, right? And how are they going to show up? How are they going to show up? How are you going to recognize them? What do you have to do to get them to show up? Queen of Coins. And another, please. Thank you. Knight of Cups. Interesting. Crossed by the Knight of Coins. Everybody wants a soulmate, right? Everyone wants their person. You want the person that spirit has in mind for you, because that's the best person, right? Knight of Coins is slow. Pile 1 got the Knight of Coins too. I think that's a collective theme. They are slow and steady and methodical, but man, they take forever. Queen of Wands to go with the King of Wands and the Ten of Wands, putting down those burdens. Yeah, someone who can match their intensity, or someone who can match your intensity. That's always good. I am a super Saggy, so, and the rest of my chart is mostly Aries. So I'm a handful. So I need a steady person who can handle me as a handful, right? Be ready with your cup. I think some of us, in the past, if we have been the person that's burdened by other people's treatment of us, that we can start to hold back our cup, not want to give it away. So don't hold back your cup. I don't get any sense that this is a runner. I get the sense that this is a person, or you are two people who have been disappointed and damaged many times. And you're just trying to find a person you're happy with, a person you can trust, a person who deserves your cup. We all do, right? We all want that. Alrighty, let's clarify a little bit. Pile 2. Give me clarifier. Thank you. Ace of Wands. Okay, we have 3 aces out now. Passionate new beginnings. This person is ready for their new beginning. They're preparing for their new beginning. Give me another, please, Spirit. Can I have another? Thank you. The Priestess. Okay, so now we've had the Priestess and the High Priest come out, or the Hierophant, right? Did we? No, the Magician and the Priestess. They're playing the long game. They know this isn't to be rushed. Maybe they're afraid of rushing it. Yeah? One more, please. One more. The Devil. Doubt and temptation. That's what they're fighting. Fighting it ferociously. The King of Wands fights ferociously, right? For their happiness. But they have things that are holding them back. Doubt, temptation, maybe addiction, but I don't like to say that. Maybe distraction, confusion. Can I get another, please, Spirit, on that? Need another. 3 of Pentacles. Working, joining forces to create something solid. Looking for someone to work, that they can work with, so to speak. It appears that, you know, a solid, practical, physical foundation is important to this person. An honest foundation. A passionate, spiritual, maybe artistic understanding. Honestly, I would say a well-rounded person, right? I think maybe that the Queen of Coins is here because the Queen of Coins is well-rounded in the 3D world, right? Again, I'm hearing get your house in order. Guilty. I had my house in perfect order for 20 some years. And what did that get me? Well, nothing in the long run, right? That clean floor got me nothing in the long run, except, you know, a clean floor. And it doesn't stay. It's not something that stays, right? Especially when no one else is seeing it. No one else is seeing what you're doing. So I get that. I get that, fam. Can I get a couple? Thank you. Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is learning everything to do with an Ace of Wands. Learning to be fiery. Learning to be adventurous. Learning to get out there. Learning to trust your intuition. Learning that spirit speaks through creativity. Another, please, Spirit. Thank you. Eight of Wands. Passionate motion. You really, really want to move ahead, I think. Yeah? And Ace of Coins again. Let's just get another. One more. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so there's that old heartbreak. Eight of Pentacles. Working to move past that old heartbreak. Work on getting your physical self in order. Self-care, grooming. Work toward letting go of old heartbreak so you can give your cup. Don't hold your cup precious to your chest, right? That old heartbreak is over, right? And until they show up, you know, work on the 3D stuff, man. Wash your car, I guess. I don't know. Hone your craft. Do creative things. Yeah? Let's get some tea leaves. Finish off with some tea leaves. Grasshopper. Actually, I didn't even shuffle these. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. All right. Okay. Shuffled. All righty. Another, please. Another for the person. Another for this person in separation. There we go. All right. The Flute. Disappointment in a friend or a lover. Somebody had disappointment. We all do. Maybe this person disappointed you if they're a runner, right? Sunrise. New creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. Well, let's put that over here on the aces. 3 aces. That's a fresh start in pentacles, in wands, and in swords. And family wishes come true. Maybe this person yearns for a family. And we know that families take on very different definitions. You know, they don't have to be related to you by blood by any means. Maybe it's a blended family. Maybe there's a kid somewhere in this situation that wants a replacement parent. You know, that happens sometimes. Where one of the parents is just too broken and they can't fulfill that role. Like a son to me, like a son to me. I'm hearing like a son to me. I don't know if that resonates with someone. Boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. That would be nice, right? Quill, get back to the basics. Yeah, when in doubt, clean your house. Rage clean if you have to. Feather, another one. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Yeah, maybe this person was undependable and insincere, and that's not what you want anymore. Right? Don't think that everyone is like that. Don't think that your person is like that just because they ran or they aren't showing up yet. Family sorrow. Weeping willow. Yeah. Something about your family busted up, yeah? Maybe the person you were with before, you thought that it would be better than it turned out for your family. Broken family. I see feathers here. Watch for feathers. Both a quill and a feather. That might be your sign. So you recognize your person when they come in as an emperor. You know? You don't get to be an emperor unless you've done the work of the 4 kings, right? Unless you have healed all 4 aspects of your male, masculine energy, you don't get to be an emperor. What is that? Got no time. Got no time for that. All right? Got no time to be with somebody who's still trying to become an emperor. Who's still unhealed and hasn't taken responsibility for their actions. But there's something they see about you as magical, the High Priestess. It's possible that this devil is, you know, people they're dating who just don't measure up. They see someone, they talk to them, they think, hey, maybe this is a possibility. And then they go try to have a relationship with them, and it's not what they want. You know, it's not you. It's not what they are manifesting. Again, soulmates. They're hoping for a soulmate, Or you are. Or you both are. Yeah. Someone true to themselves. Someone who doesn't put on a mask. Interesting. Well, this is nice. This is what's coming. I can't say when, but this is what's coming. Okay? This is what you are manifesting, what they are manifesting, what spirit is pushing them towards. You know, I can't predict free will, but nothing here says that they, other than this devil here, nothing here says that they're, you know, shitheads. That's going to take forever, other than wanting to do things right. The Knight of Coins. They want everything to be just right. And I think they have a plan for when it happens. I don't see an Ace of Cups right over here. But maybe the Ace of Cups will show up when you do. Yeah? This is great, fam. This is great. Healed energy. Spiritual energy. Leveling up. Passion incoming. The end of the separation phase of the soulmate cycle, the end of the pain, and being able to open yourself up, you know, and being able to give your cup again. That's a big step. Claim it, fam. Okay, we're going to clean up now. Clean up the desk for pile 3. Oi, oi, oi. If you're enjoying this, pop down in the comments, leave an emoji. Tell me if you like the pick of cards. Tell me if everybody does too many pick of cards and you don't want to see that from me. You know? Tell me whether this resonated. Yeah? Tell me if you resonated with more than one pile. I feel like, you know, I do the same basic reading over and over again, and it says the same basic thing, and then, you know, I feel like, well, that's not really, I mean, I can't really help with when it's going to happen, you know? Only, you know, kind of pinpointing little things that you can work on while you're waiting. It's just, and it's the same for me, fam. Don't think it isn't. My person's out there somewhere farting around, making mistakes and not showing up. So, but a clear message today, I think, is trying to get your house in order. Get ready. All right, pile 3. Welcome, pile 3. If you picked the Star Tarot and the Blue Celestite, this is your reading, or one of your readings. Let's get into your oracle cards. Let's put that aside. Alrighty. Ego, empathy, and forgive. The Hound and the Pear, loyalty. The Raccoon and the Sycamore, curiosity. The Star Dragon. Culmination, completion, and renewal. Nice. All that glitters. Message in a bottle. home. Deep freeze. And the answers you need are coming. All right, these two obviously go together. These two, I think, go together. This one goes in this pile, I think. Maybe these three together. Let's look for a minute. All right. First, I'm drawn to the yellow here. What they say, all that glitters ain't always gold. And these masks here, well, first of all, it's Mardi Gras, right? So it could have something to do with that. But also your solar plexus chakra, that's your confidence. When you don't have confidence, you get stuck in your ego. When you don't believe in yourself, you start to worry. Ego is the part of your brain that can't see anything but its own fear. Deep freeze. You know, you could have been hibernating. Or your person could be. When people wear masks and don't share their true selves, it comes from unhealed places, right? Maybe they think they're not good enough. Maybe this is a Five of Pentacles, sort of being left out in the cold, right? This lion makes me think of Aslan from Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and the witch's winter landscape. Turkish Delight. I love Turkish Delight. Haven't had it in a very long time. I think someone wants to reach out and someone wants to speak, but they just can't get that message to you. It could be out there floating somewhere. They just don't know what to do with it or when it's going to land. They're not sure about you. If this is a runner, you know, they want you to forgive them. And their whole world is balanced on whether you will or not forgive them. There's a barn owl in this card as well. Maybe that resonates with you and you should go look at pile 2, perhaps. Pile 2 had barn owls in their oracle cards. This is a very grounding energy. A lot of us look at our home as our grounding energy. It's where we go to recuperate and rest, right? It's also the people that we love. I I think this person, whoever this is, will be home to you. And I think that you and they, or both, or either, have a great capability for loyalty. You're very loyal. You rise to the defense of people you love and people you respect. To be loyal to something, you have to respect it. Yeah? And curiosity. I mean, you just really want to know what your person's like, right? Maybe you know this person, but not very well, but they intrigue you. But things are coming towards the end of the cycle of waiting. I mean, you have culmination, completion, and renewal in the Star Dragons. And Moonology said the answers you need are coming. So, full moon in Gemini. Maybe maybe you're mirroring Gemini or the twins. Something you manifested, the full moon, that's when you manifest, right? I think that, you know, if they know you, they don't know how this message is going to be received. So they're afraid to let it out. They're waiting for the tides to show them which way it's going to go before they, you know, let it out. They just really crave understanding, I think. This implies to me they know, yeah, they got in their ego. They got a little cold. Maybe they ghosted you, gave you the cold shoulder, so to speak. And it's because of them. It was because they had some sort of confidence problem. Some sort of trauma that they had to work through. We all do. I'd venture to say that there's nobody listening to this right now that hasn't had their heart broken at least once. And it did damage. Roles could be reversed, of course, but take it as it resonates. Let's get you some tarot. If you like pick a cards, let me know. I'll do more if that's what you want to see. If that's what helps you. If you feel like the messages are more personal when they're pick a cards, you know, let me know. What do you think about pick a cards? I tend to like them because it tends to tell me that that there's spirit involved, right? If you are drawn to a certain tarot deck or crystal or oracle card, I mean, if something resonates, it means it's more for you. It's more likely to be for you. Oh, I can't. They're too big. I forgot. All right, pile 3. Let's get into your tarot. We're going to look at how they see you, or how they want their person to, what they will see in you, you know, what is important to them about a person, their person, if they don't know who you are, what they're looking for. And then also how you'll recognize them, perhaps. What part of your manifestations that are they going to show you when they show up? We'll start there. All right, Spirit. Pile 3's person. Show me Pile 3's person and how they think and feel about about the viewer. About Pile 3. The Hanged Man, or the Hanged One in this deck. One more, please. Thank you. The Ten of Pentacles. Now, the Pile 1 and Pile 2 got the Ten of Cups, and you got the Ten of Pentacles. Nice. The happiest card. The Knight of Cups. This person, when they find their Ten of Pentacles, they're going to have a huge cup, right? They have a huge cup, a huge propensity for love. Yeah? They've really thought about this. This has taken a lot of their energy, figuring out what their Ten of Pentacles looks like. Or, you know, if they know you and they're just a runner, you've really influenced them in some way. All right. And the Fool crossing. New journey. They want to start over. They want to redo. Oh, fam, sorry about the howling dog. I think she will forever be a barker. So, all right, Spirit, how will they recognize this person? Who is this person to them? Can we get an idea, please? Thank you. Five of Swords. Maybe someone you didn't think about before. Let's see. Another, please. Oh, the Sun. Someone that makes you happy. And the Four of Pentacles. Someone that sort of pulls you out of a lack mindset. Princess of Cups crossing. The Princess of Cups is all the energy of the Ace of Cups. It's about starting small. It could be, you know, an inexperienced in love person. Someone learning to trust was the card of the day for tomorrow. Let's see. Princess of Pentacles. Someone getting their bearings in the physical world, perhaps. Learning, man, I want to say about animals. Learning about animal husbandry. Something related to veterinarians, maybe. I don't know if that's a special message for somebody. And the Star, hope. Hope. Be careful you don't place all of your hope and happiness on one person, because that part of that's up to you, right? But you've definitely been lacking hope and happiness, I think. Flying fish. There's a turtle here. These are all woodland creatures. Maybe watch for particular woodland creatures. There for a while, I was getting deer all the time, which means your guides are with you, close. They're showing you they are with you. The swan makes me think it's someone you didn't expect. It makes me think of the ugly duckling, right? Hmm. Yeah, butterfly transformation. This is learning the physical world. This is learning the emotional world. Yeah? I can't remember which one was on top. I think it's this one. The Star. Two of Wands. Someone that fits into your plans, whatever they are. Or they will fit into your plans. You might be a person that has an archetype personality of, you know, you feel like your number one priority in life is to love, is to bring people happiness. And you're just feeling a lack. And there's the swan again. Maybe an ugly duckling. I've seen a video, and I've actually seen this happen in real life as well. I've seen in like a canal, there were swans getting, apparently someone had been feeding the ducks or feeding the swans. They will reach up onto the concrete and get the food and feed fish with it. It's funny to me to watch a swan feed the fish. Yeah. Big fish, too. And apparently they'd been doing it for a while because there were lots of big fish. 3 or 4 swans feeding, you know, a school of fish. I don't know if that is a message for somebody. This 5 of Swords. I'm going to go, I turned right to it. Look at that. Miraculous. Conflict, fear, and a strong feeling of defeat. Chaos, uncertainty, anxiety. You're worried about this. Oh, why did I turn that upside down, I wonder? This worries you, that you feel this lack of joy. I think in this instance, you need to place a little more emphasis on finding the joy for yourself. Joy in little bitty things. Joy where you didn't expect it. The ugly dumpling. The ugly dumpling. The ugly duckling. Ugly dumpling makes me think of my mom. The way that our family makes cakes is we make sure that we don't cook them too long. My grandmother was always, said that was always the key to baking, is that never, ever leave it in as long as the instructions say. Check it, right? Check it a couple minutes before and see if it's done. Because if you cook it too long, it'll be dry, right? And then, but also, they have a tendency, cakes sometimes, to fall apart when they're so moist and delicious, right? So the ugly dumpling, I don't know. Baking a cake, I don't know. Message for somebody. You've got some inner work to do yet, baby. That's all. They're doing some inner work, the Hanged One, right? It is so hard not to worry and have anxiety over this. Especially if you're a person who just feels like you are wasted when you are alone. When you have so much love to give and nowhere to get it, right? I feel you, fam. Take a deep breath, prepare yourself. There's a power struggle between your ego and your heart. And that holds back both your ego and your heart, both your clear thinking and your love. in separation. Clearly in separation. It says so right here. Relationships hit the rocky shores of separation. You may be feeling helpless. Yeah. You got to try to shift that, right? When you feel negative, when you feel down, rest. Or do something that repairs you, something that you love to do. I love to make art. I love to make miniatures. I love to go rock hounding. I love to read books with a lap full of kitties, right? Those are things I'm grateful for. Those are things that where I do not feel this lack mindset. Heart and mind in conflict. Maybe you don't know exactly what you want, only that you want to be happy and be with somebody who makes you happy. Sunflowers may resonate to someone. National flower of the Ukraine. And the movie Everything is Illuminated. Brilliant movie. Brilliant. A little quirky, a lot funny, very heartfelt, very important, I think, in today's climate. But it's a great movie. Field of sunflowers. Maybe someone had a picture taken in a field of sunflowers. That's a thing with photographers these days. Those of us still trying to, make money being professional photographers, pretty much those days have passed. But yeah. I think you can learn when you can do this, when you can get out of this doubt energy, this duality of, struggling between hope and despair here. I feel you, fam. I've been there. You take little steps. These are pages, the princesses, right? Baby steps. Baby steps. Learning to trust again. Yeah? Okay. That took longer than I thought. Oh, well. All right. So what are they doing about it? What are they up to right now? Are they moving along? Is this working? Justice and the Four of Wands. Wow. This is a nice energy. Wow, this is a person who tries to see things from a different perspective, who isn't so attached to their own philosophy that they can't learn and grow from the presence of another person. This is a person who wants to build something lasting, right? This is a person with a giant cup of love to give. Look at the size of that cup. It's huge, right? This is a person who wants everything fair and balanced. Yeah? They don't want to wear the pants in the family, necessarily. This is a person who wants to, marry their true love and be with them for a very long time and build something lasting. This is a beautiful person, baby. Gorgeous. And the Ace of Wands crossing. Very nice. Very nice. Passionate. Sexy. Ho ho ho. Old Sparky here. They're willing to change. They're a phoenix. Something that they went through. They're rising. Right? Now roles can be reversed. Maybe this is you. This is beautiful right here. Phoenix. Seven of Wands. Defending a Six of Wands victory. Staying power. Long-term. Passionate. They really care, right? So what do you need to do, fam, on your part to make this move a bit? Anything? Not in that half of the deck. Okay. What do you need to do, fam? What's up to you? What should you be concentrating on until this person shows up? Seven of Swords. We'll go to the book for that one. That's a very cool stag, though, isn't it? Oi. Okay. Now, I can't take all of these. Let's see. Balance. Faith. Putting yourself out there, wanting to love. Right? Wanting to accept the love. All right. If any of those want to come back out, they can. I'll just shuffle this a little bit and give them a chance. Okay. One more, please, Spirit. One more. One more, please. Thank you. Nine of Cups. Manifest it. Really figure it out. Really find out what kind of person you really want. Yeah? Yeah. Crossed by the Four of Swords. Resting, replenishing yourself, giving to yourself, self-care. Again, a theme here is taking care of your surroundings, right? I hate cleaning. I hate it. I hate it worse than anything, and it's so temporary. If it lasted just a little bit of time, I would feel better about it. But you just got to do it again, right? But, boy, man, there's nothing that feels better than walking into a clean house, right? And knowing there's nothing you should be doing right now. Yeah? King of Wands. Find your passion. Find your... the thing that drives you. The Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning in divine timing. But I think you really just don't quite know yet what you want well enough to manifest it. And if you're stuck in this lack energy and this mood swing energy, then you can't manifest. You have to have a level, balanced energy to manifest. You have to use your intelligence to know your heart's desire. Let's look at that Seven of Swords. Yeah, inner conflict and frustration. Challenging situation where you have no control, leaving you with a sense of futility and helplessness. Yeah, you're going to have to find some small joys. Find some small joys. Lift your energy a little bit and figure out what it is you want in a relationship, because I don't think you know yet. Not enough to manifest it, because you have to do that in order to manifest it. Talk about it like it's already happened. There's no time, right? It's the right time. That's the only time you need to know about. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself some rest. Take some of the pressure off yourself. calm down. I get the energy of someone running around like a maniac, right? Overdoing it, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, the other half of the deck was the Ten of Wands. I just put it back together. Where'd it go? Ten of Wands. Put down whatever this burden is. Sweet, sweet. It's going to be okay. Just take some time. And maybe just recognizing that you struggle with this is enough to help you manage it. Yeah? Can I get a couple, please? On this side. Thank you. Strength. And Judgment. And Justice. Wow. There's a lot. Justice twice. This person is very mindful of how unfair life can be for people. Death on the bottom. New beginning. This person is listening to their intuition. Spirit is really pushing this person to be this for you. But there's a clear indication here that you're not at the same level yet. I'll say it again. The roles might be reversed. This might be your person's energy. Interesting. Take it as it resonates. Use your discernment, as we say. Queen of Wands. Find your inner passion. Thank you. Ace of Swords. Inner truth. New truth. Yeah, you need a whole reset. You need to just say, okay, I'm going to stop where I am and I'm going to figure out what it is I want. Well, who I am. What I need from or would like and my person to be like so I can manifest them. You know, you can't just sit around and just wait for just any old person to show up, right? You got to put it in order. Page of Swords. There's a lot of truth, soul searching here to do, okay? Getting out of that Five of Swords. I mean, and it's, you know, it's minor arcana. You can do it. There's no 8, 9, or 10 of Swords here. This is all about learning. And I think it's learning about yourself. Learning your personal philosophy. Learning what's important to you in a partnership. It's setting that out. 6 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Reciprocal give and take. You have to be able to reciprocate this energy. Right? The universe is driving this person. All of these except for the Sun are minor arcana. You just need to look for what makes you happy. Figure it out. What makes you happy? Actual soul searching, not just you know, if you're too watery, you're wishy-washy, right? The switch is not flipped if you're too go with the flow. So in order to manifest this, you have to balance yourself. You know, I'm right there with you. I have my days. I am so stir crazy right now. Not just because it's winter in the Northern Hemisphere, but, you know, I'm limited by pentacles. So I can't really just go out and do things. I'm limited by my health. And sometimes I think the universe has me in timeout, right? Okay, let's get some tea leaves. What's on the bottom of the deck now? That Four of Swords. Let's make a cut. King of Swords on the bottom of this deck after I cut it. Backed by the Queen of Swords, Divine Couple. You'll know them when you see them. They will know you when they see you, right? So let's get a couple of tea leaves just for some messages, random messages, connected messages, signs and symbols for you to watch for. I would watch for swans. Swans fly as well, don't forget that. So my one of my signs is blue heron. I apologize again for the noise, fam. 1, 2, 3. One more. Thank you. Lion. Time to act. This person's ready to go. Stork. Birth of a new business opportunity or news of a new business opportunity. Needing to plan ahead. Kangaroo. A long journey, either physical, mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Elephant. Nice. I wouldn't say no to this energy, fam. I wouldn't. This is a great person, whoever this is. Whoever this is. And don't get too hung up on looks either. Grasshopper. Situation in the balance that requires careful handling. I'm going to put that one in the middle. There's 2, 3, 4. Bird perched. There's another bird waiting for news, package, or letter. A quill. Get back to the basics. Find out what makes you happy. Watch for feathers, apparently. White ones. Pig. Beware of greed. Interesting. And sunrise. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Yeah. That's great. That's great. This is all temporary energy, right? We can work through this. It could last a week, a day, an hour. It could come and go, you know, but it's something you're not looking at. So you need to look at it and process it, I think, fam. Yeah. You can do this. I have faith. Because, I mean, you do have a 9 of Cups here, and you do have the sun. You have happiness. Think of sun moments in your life. The example I gave the other day was, speaking of dumplings, my son, when he first wrote me a poem. The first poem he ever wrote, he was 6 or 7, and I was just overjoyed. It was great too. If you know kids when they tell like jokes, they're usually just really bad jokes, right? They're not funny at all until they get the knack and the hang of telling jokes. Well, it's kind of the same way with a poem. But it was autumn and he wrote a poem and it was, "Pumpkin in a dumpling is such a tasty pastry." That was a sun moment for me. I will never forget that. Yeah. Find your sun. Find your sun. Get back to the basics. Figure out who you are or who you were before, you know, you started to worry and feel the lack of something. And watch for birds and feathers. Yeah, this is your guides and your ancestors and your angels communicating with you, giving you a little pick-me-up, saying, we're here, we're with you, you're not alone. Ask them for help. It really does work, you know? All right, pile 3, this is your reading. I really hope this helps. Let me know in the description box if you'd like to see more pick-a-cards. I'll see what I can do. Love you. Bye.